The kingdom of Zimba. In the heart of the vast savannah, there lay a kingdom called Zimba, ruled by a proud and mighty king. Zimba was a land of abundance, with golden fields, flowing rivers, and towering baobab trees. Yet, despite its riches, the kingdom was poor in one regard. It silenced half its people. Women in Zimba were forbidden from speaking in public, owning land, or pursuing their dreams. Their roles were confined to the home, and their voices were never heard in the halls of power. The drought one day, a great drought struck Zimba. The rivers dried up, the crops withered, and the people grew desperate. The king called upon his wisest advisers, all men, to find a solution, but none could bring back the rain. The kingdom teetered on the edge of ruin. Adisa's village. In a small village on the outskirts of Zimba lived a young woman named Adisa. Adisa was known for her sharp mind and her ability to read the signs of nature. She had long observed the patterns of the wind, the flight of birds, and the whispers of the earth. She knew the drought was not a punishment from the gods, but a result of the kingdom's neglect of the land. The village thrives. Adisa decided to act. She gathered the women of her village and shared her plan. Together they dug channels to redirect what little water remained, planted drought-resistant crops, and nurtured the soil back to life. Slowly the village began to thrive, even as the rest of Zimba suffered. The king's anger word of the village's success reached the king. Furious that women had dared to act without his permission, he summoned Adisa to the palace. When she arrived, the king demanded to know how she had defied his orders. Adisa's wisdom. Adisa stood tall and said, "Great king, the land does not care who tends to it, only that it is cared for. By silencing half your people, you have silenced the wisdom that could save us all." The king's decree. The king, though proud, was not foolish. He saw the flourishing fields of Adisa's village and realized the truth in her words. He decreed that from that day forward, women would have the same rights as men to speak, lead, and contribute to the kingdom. The kingdom's renewal. As the women of Zimba stepped into their power, the rains returned and the rivers flowed once more. The kingdom prospered like never before, and Adisa became a trusted advisor to the king. The people of Zimba learned that true strength lies not in silencing others, but in listening to all voices, for it is only together that a kingdom can thrive. And so, the silent river of Zimba began to sing, carrying the wisdom of women to every corner of the land.